Hey, hey, friends.
Hello.
Hi, Meg.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm nervous. My goodness.
We convinced her, you guys.
I'm creating a card tonight.
We convinced her.
I
I'm so excited.
actually want to tell you how long it's been.
Okay.
So you're all going to forgive me because I'm going to be kind of like a beginner.
Well, I've saved the beginner one for you. Good so that the third card for you is going to be, because we're going to create three cards in an hour.
You kind of showed it and explained it, and it's complicated.
No.
No?
No.
You're going to make it easy for me?
Yes.
Okay.
The easiest one is for you. Yes, I'm excited. How was your day, you guys? How was your day?
Right?
Amazing.
Amazing.
An amazing day.
My day was amazing because I was watching them be amazing.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
It was too good.
I agree.
It was so much fun. Yes, Meghann is a great teacher.
Thank you.
I know. And they've been trying to get me to do this for a very long time.
Yes.
So I'm doing it.
She's doing it.
I'm going in.
Because you guys told her to. And I feel like at the end of this amazing day, watching so many amazing instructors.
Yes.
It's a little bit of pressure. It's a little bit of pressure on me, though. I'm like, they were all so wonderful.
But you guys, here's the thing. I'm kind of like you guys, too, right? I am the purveyor of fine card making product.
You are.
So do I have a Misty? I do. Have I ever used it? I have not. I have 1, 2, 3, well, a few die cut machines. We're not going to talk about how many we have of die cutting machines.
Oh, well, I just broke this one in.
I know.
I just broke the pink Scout in.
Scrapbook.com. Thank you for sending that to me. They know my love of pink.
Yes.
And this is their exclusive Scout from Spellbinders.
It's gorgeous.
And they
you got to have the pink one. And if you already have the white one or the lavender one, then you need the third. So you got a coupon code.
Yes. Well, there is a coupon code. Absolutely. So I do have lots of fine product. You know, do I have Brutus Monroe? Do I have his gilded gold? Yes, I do.
We're going to use it tonight.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh,
of course I am.
That's awesome. Yes, you're right, Laura. I have not used a Misty, but do I have the rose gold one or the rose one from scrapbook.com? Why, yes, I do.
She pretty much keeps it here so that I don't have to bring mine up when I teach. It's really lovely, actually.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Such a great day. So we started, we kicked it off. You and I were here this morning.
Early this morning. That was so pretty early.
That was so fun. Hair and makeup so early.
Yes.
Love it. But for you guys, never a problem.
Yeah.
Gina K, we started with Gina.
Best way to start the Saturday, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, just calm, wonderful. Her and Tom. I mean, they're such a duo, right?
Absolutely.
And, you know, one in the bright space, one in the dark space, but kind of we need each other.
Yeah.
So, but really, I love silhouettes.
Yes.
I love that look. Yeah. And Gina, effortless, right? Makes it look like you can do anything.
But then teaching us how to kiss with the patterns and that beautiful pattern background. I loved that.
Yes. Oh my gosh. What was the joke in Christopher's class? We kissed and we, rubbed. We kissed and we rubbed today. So I think that's
we moved pretty fast.
Yeah, we moved pretty fast. You know, yeah, I loved that. That was so funny.
Yes.
So Gina, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, just watching you, I could honestly sit and watch classes all day.
Isn't it so nice that Gina goes live twice a week?
It is. It is. Yes. And I love her Tuesday nights. So
that.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, she'll catch her Tuesday night and Thursday day.
Yeah.
And then she'll drop a little video in there as well.
Yeah.
Just because.
I just love
it. I do. And then we want to thank, Libby for stepping in today when Kelly Kahoo kind of reached out this morning to say no internet.
Yeah.
And that's a little upsetting, I think, when you've got to teach and then suddenly you're like, ooh, I'm about to disappoint all those people.
It's very stressful.
And what was so lovely, the kissing technique. I loved the kissing technique.
Yeah.
That was amazing. But what I loved is Libby was, as soon as we reached out this morning, she's like, absolutely. Yeah. I will totally do that.
That's amazing.
So Kelly, of course, will teach tomorrow in Libby's time spot. Libby taught today. And again, I mean, sympathy cards that were so beautiful.
They were gorgeous.
And sentiments that were beautiful. And just her patience. Yes, there was some tiny die cuts. No grumbling, friends. There were some tiny die cuts. You're fine. But so pretty. And just meaningful. Yeah. And the way Libby teaches.
I loved the blue card with the water droplets.
Yes, that was beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. So Libby, the rock star. Yeah. I agree, Gina. She did not miss a beat, and it was so and this is, as I continue to say, this is the magic of Crop and Create.
Yeah.
Is that the teachers are friends. They're
Mhm.
there to help each other. You've seen
Correct.
them in
Yeah.
each other's classes today.
Yeah.
You know, I love it so much. And I keep saying, you know, if you are new and this was your first time with us,
Mhm.
then you certainly are really witnessing the Crop and Create love. It is special.
Absolutely.
And I'm told it is special. This community is not like any others.
Right.
So I feel it and I love it. So Libby, thank you.
Yeah.
Then we went on to the Stamps of Life, and goodness knows I love Stephanie's energy.
Yes.
I do. And
Absolutely.
she's just so real and makes it happen. And she just, and the intricacy of those dies and how fun they are and versatile. I love them.
And I
love
love how she just puts so many little tips into her
Oh,
classes.
yeah. Not a lot. How many of us say that
in our
every
head
time we touch a glue
Yeah.
bottle?
Yeah, but she's just so good at teaching.
She is.
She really is.
And really fun product. I love
Mhm.
always fun product. And I said, you know, I've seen her holiday event cards, which if you're in our
Mhm.
holiday event, and I think about 600 of you are in our holiday event, you are in for something special.
Yep.
Because
I've seen
Meg
it too.
wrapped up her classes this week,
Yep.
and they're stunning. And Stephanie's, another kind of pop-up card like that.
Really
that
fun.
is really fun.
Yeah,
so
I love
I
it.
think you're going to love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we do love her designs and her colors, and everything is just so fun.
Yeah.
So, and her energy.
Yes,
Love it.
of course.
Somebody said we need to get Sarah and Stephanie together.
That would be
And
insane.
of course, they do know each other from their HSN days. But
Right.
could you imagine them on set together?
No.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
it
my
would be a
gosh.
ride.
Yeah.
I'd like to be in that sandwich.
Yes.
I would love that.
Hopefully they rub off on us, right?
Yeah.
I need some of
They're
that tonight.
So good.
Yeah.
And Brutus, you know, we ended with Christopher at Brutus Monroe,
Mhm.
and really such a beautiful set,
Yeah.
and such a beautiful meaning behind that set.
Mhm.
You know, who suffered such a tremendous loss
Yes.
earlier this year, and so difficult,
Yes.
right, to get through that class. But through the encouragement, I think, of this community, through the encouragement of his community, you know, we've all been there to support him.
Yeah.
And then he knocks it out of the park with a
Yeah.
stunning,
Beautiful class.
yes.
Yep.
So beautiful sympathies, but beautiful sentiments.
Yeah.
And then those rub-ons were like butter.
I was just gonna say,
Oh,
like,
they're
it's so
beautiful.
nice to teach a class and do rub-ons instead of stamping those skeleton
Yes.
leaves.
Yep.
Just something
It was
different
fun.
for you guys to try. I love that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very inspired by that. Love that new ink pad. How fun is that to
Oh,
have all
yeah.
three colors kind of in
It's
one
great.
ink pad?
Yeah.
And the blending was a breeze. So, and Christopher, funny as always. You know, we were running around doing a couple things, so I missed a little bit. But every time I'd come back, all I would see is LOL, LOL. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
everybody's laughing.
absolutely.
So, and I didn't have to give him the hook.
No.
I know, I had it
I
ready.
know.
I had it ready. Usually at Christopher, I'm like, dude, you got to wrap this up now. We have to
Right,
go live.
right.
But, really just another fantastic day.
Yes.
So day 3, and it doesn't feel like it. You know, I'm like 7th inning stretch. Here we are.
Yeah.
But we've still got more work to do.
We do.
So what do you think, Meg?
You ready to make some cards?
I am ready to make a card. Can we just be clear?
Well, you're gonna
I'm ready
hang out
to
with
watch
me.
you make.
You're gonna
some
hang
cards.
out with me first,
Yes,
because I'm
right here.
making Catherine hang out with
I'm
me
gonna
till the
sit
third
down
card.
right here.
You're gonna sit with me.
Yes, I'm
She's
gonna
gonna
sit
sit
with
and
you.
read your comments. So-
Tracy Jenkins said she needed a nap today. Yay,
That's
you.
okay.
I'm so happy to
That's
read
okay.
that. Yep. Somebody was at Fall Festival at school. You get to create next weekend or the weekend after or the weekend
Perfect.
after. And if you pick up a class, you know, do one a week, that's amazing. And
Yeah.
here's the beauty of, we're going to be there to cheer you on the whole time.
Absolutely.
So, Hannah's proud of me for trying. Yeah.
Aw.
Now, just so we understand, many, many, many years ago, I used to create cards. I did lots of cards. I was so deep into cards. Yeah, I made a lot.
She did it.
So
This is just gonna be like riding a
I got
bicycle.
this.
Could you ride a bicycle again? Do you think?
Sure. Sure. Because I've done that a
How
lot.
long's it been?
Maybe a little while. It's okay.
That's why I said it's just like riding a bicycle.
God,
and I
she's
thought,
just
wait,
showing up
when's
all
the
my
last time?
insecurities
When's
here.
the last time she rode a bike? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, you're gonna be
Yeah.
amazing. Okay.
It's going to be great.
Okay. Are you
I
ready?
can do it. Y'all can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we get into it?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay, guys.
Let's not start with mine, though.
Oh no, we're still
Okay,
we're leaving yours till the end.
Oh, the end.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so I get to stress the whole
You can
time.
sit down if you want.
I know. Yeah, I got a seat right here.
Okay, great.
I'm ready.
All right.
All right.
All right,
So what
guys.
you say is get out of the camera. Fine. I'm out. Okay, fine. I'm gonna sit right here, right over your shoulder the whole time.
You're
Make
just gonna
sure
make
you're
me
doing it
laugh the whole time. All right, friends. All right. It's late and we're giddy. I don't know if you've noticed. We're a little giddy, but as you, like it's been a long day, and I understand if you don't want to create tonight. But what I'm telling you right now is that these cards are
sitting. Sorry, I can't do it.
these cards are easy, dead easy to make.
My daughter also showed up into the chat.
Did
So,
she?
Did you like text her and say, I'm getting your mom to make a card?
No.
Yeah, because she's the card maker of the family
That's funny.
now.
She is good. She is very good.
Yes.
You going to have her teach a class?
Sure.
So these cards are really easy to create. And so that's why I wanted to do this class at the end of the night. And it's called Emboss and Impress. And in your kit, if you could go to the down camera, Douglas, and mine's a little bit used, it's loved. In your kit, you have the Charming Flowers outline stamp set from Altenew. So it has this gorgeous floral and quite a few different sentiments that you can choose from. And so this is primarily what we're going to create with tonight. So for the homework, I just had you die cut 6 of the sentiment strips because all of our cards, because I wanted them to be really easy, we're not doing any die cutting in class. Okay. So if you have your sentiment strips cut out already, great, have those on hand. If you don't, that's okay. Just do those later.
Sure.
Do your sentiments later. Okay.
Kathy would like to know what color your lipstick is. It's fire, she says, and we need to know.
Thank you, Kathy.
So,
it's a Smashbox
And Rebecca
one,
wants to know how high my heels are. Yeah, they're high. I got my tall shoes on.
She does, and I have no shoes. I have socks.
Yeah, if I could cut her off at the ankle, I would.
Okay, so thanks to Altenew for putting these awesome goodies in our bag. I also have just, got some gems there. I asked you guys to do a little bit of homework, and that was just to have some watercolor paper, some 80-pound white cardstock cut to A2. I had to think about that.
Christopher
A2.
had no homework.
I know, that's amazing, huh? Well, I did. I did. What are you saying? And then I have a piece of Concord and Ninth Wildberry, and I checked with Kathy.
Oh.
And I said, hey, Kath, if we borrowed an A2 piece of Wildberry, would that be okay? And she's like, go for it. I don't think we'll need it.
All right.
So if you are worried about making a wrong cut in Kathy's class tomorrow, then just grab something from your stash that's smooth. A nice dark color that's smooth. Has to be dark because it just looks nicer with dark. Okay? All right. So
easy peasy.
Now, and I wanted you to have everything that you have on hand, like from your kit. So that's the most important thing. So we're going to grab our piece of 80-pound SCT white cardstock. Can you zoom in for me?
Can I? Of course. Oh, I have a job, you guys.
She has a job.
There you go. I will try not to make
that's
you
perfect.
too
That's perfect.
dizzy.
So I have the 80-pound smooth white cardstock that you have in your kit, and I am going to prime it with anti-static powder.
So Kathy's saying they're only using about 1/8 of a panel in her class. So you will have enough.
Perfect. That's great. Okay, so yeah, grab that Wildberry because it is a gorgeous color. And this is the first card we're going to create, you guys. So this one, we are going to emboss first with gold, and this is Christopher's gold, gilded.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
See how pretty that is?
Good.
It's so pretty. I wish the light would pick it up. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. And then we're going to color with our Olo markers.
Are you suggesting to Douglas that we need another 9 lights in here?
We might do, because it's not hot enough yet. It's not hot enough. Okay, so I'm grabbing my stamp wheel from Altenew, and I'm using the first stamp wheel, but they have a brand new stamp wheel, which is very exciting. The new stamp wheel has a bigger...
Yeah, what is the difference between the original and the 2.0?
Yeah, so it has a bigger opening.
Okay.
It's 9 inches total.
Oh, wow.
And then this side over here is open. So if you have a bigger piece of cardstock, then this side is open for you. And I'm sure Jennifer's done a video about it. So just go to Jennifer's channel and search.
I'm sure she has.
Stamp Wheel 2.0.
Yes,
but it is great. But for what I'm doing tonight, this, the smaller stamp wheel, the first generation is just fine. What I like to do with my stamp wheel is to just mark the corner, the upper right corner. So when I turn it really quickly, I have a visual
that makes
there.
Sense.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm grabbing my stamp, and I'm going to grab my Versamark ink, and I did ink mine up before we got here.
So a question for you, is the grid on the mat a separate add-on?
It is,
mat?
and this is one of my favorite things. You can get this, let me pull it off with these so you can see. So this is like a sticky mat by Altenew. Here's the coolest thing. It's sticky on both sides. So if you want the grid, you have the sticky grid. and then it's sticky on the back side
Oh,
too.
so then it
So
sticks.
if you don't want
nice.
the grid.
Okay, and it also sticks nicely in.
It does.
Yeah, amazing.
It does. It's really good. I love this. And you can use this on your like work surface for anything. You don't have to use it in your stamp wheel.
Simon Hurley has also done a comparison of the original and the new.
Oh,
on his YouTube
great.
channel.
Yeah, so check that out. Oh, yeah, he just recently did that. I remember that. Okay, so I'm going to place my stamp so it's in this bottom corner, but I want my leaves to come off slightly. But I also want to be able to see my berries. So just about kind of like that. So it's about the halfway point, and I'm going to place my stamp wheel top down and pick up that stamp. So if you're in a Misty, same exact thing.
Yep.
You just open your door, right? Okay, then we're going to ink up with Versamark.
And hands up if you're crafting along with us.
I hope somebody is.
Hands up.
Hopefully you guys will
or
love
just
this.
say crafting along with you.
Because Altenew is so good at florals. And
okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I can't stamp
without... we're playing air hockey.
I know. It is like an air hockey thing.
like an air hockey.
This is the Stampendable.
Look at everybody's crafted along with us.
This is the Stampendable.
Except Penny says she's tired, or she said she's doing it tomorrow.
I really like to do mine twice.
I love all the pink hands. They do that for me. I'm sure of it.
The pink hands?
Yep, I love it.
I love it. Okay, so here's what I like to do. Because I'm OCD, and like some of you guys are too, I know this, I get worried that like when I go to clean my stamp and then move my stamp, because on this one I have to move it, that my Versamark is going to get a little bit dried out. So I like to go ahead and pick mine up.
Jennifer, the answer is yes. I have been coerced into creating a card.
She is going to create a card, Jennifer.
I am going to create a card.
It's going to be amazing.
And it's been years.
Okay.
So
then we're going to put our gold embossing powder on here. This is another thing you can do for me, like my Vanna. You can put my embossing powder back.
Oh, back in your jar?
Yes.
I have a job.
You have a job. Okay, so there we go. No, don't do it yet.
Don't do it yet.
Don't do it yet, because I need it again. Will
Okay.
you heat up the heat tool for me, please?
I can heat up the heat tool for you. If I was
Look how pretty,
heat
you
tool,
guys.
where would I be?
Right here. Right there.
Oh, we're
yeah,
right
I got
there.
it ready.
Yep.
I got it ready. Look how pretty and how detailed. That's what I love about Altenew flowers, that they're just so beautiful and detailed.
It's hot now.
Is it hot? It's hot in here. I don't know about you.
Knowing me, I'm gonna like blow this away. Hold on.
It's caught on the chair. Okay, let's
caught on the chair. There we go.
Wouldn't it be horrible if it like
Yes. Now I'm all nervous here.
it broke a breaker and like all the lights went out?
That would not be okay.
Let's not say that.
Not okay.
Not okay.
I'm knocking on wood.
Okay, I'm trying to make it so you guys can see.
Yeah, you're gonna blow this right off the table.
Okay, sorry. I just want them to see the shine come up.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, so this is gilded.
We need to get you a paper clip.
I usually have my mini clipboard.
Where is it?
I forgot it.
Maybe Mr. SDT will bring me up he will bring up to the studio a clothespin. And then I will channel my inner CZ.
I could use my my reverse tweezers too, I guess. Okay. This is taking a while. I need the Wagner. I need the heavy duty.
Hey.
Look at that. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's good.
This is good.
This
is good enough. Okay, so see that beautiful shine? Okay, I'm going to do the same thing again, but this time I'm going to do it on the opposite. I can hear him coming up the stairs.
Of course he is.
Okay, I'm going to do it on the opposite end. I'm just going to wipe it off a little bit, okay? Because we don't want any ghost marks.
And it will just miraculously
And I'm gonna
appear
do
on the
this too.
side corner of the table.
Look at him.
There
He
it
did
is.
it. He did it.
There
Thank
it
you,
is.
Jack. Now, we don't want one that'll bend the paper. So
Oh,
just
and
get the
Kathy's
wooden
saying
one.
she learned about clothespins from hours of watching Gina.
Oh,
You see?
of course.
This is what we do.
So I'm going to put this one upside down so that it's kind of meeting the other one.
Oh, pretty.
Kind of like that.
Yep.
Yeah, because I want it to overlap. And then I'm going to do this again. This one we're not turning the image. We're not turning this time. We're
Apparently
just stamping.
she's saving all the turning for me.
You do have to turn.
I do have to
You
turn.
do have to turn. But it's okay. It's going to be dead easy. I promise. Okay. So let's get this down.
Gina says that the clothespin is a great way to keep your fingerprints intact.
Oh, yes. Yes.
You're not in witness protection, right? We're good?
No, I'm not.
Okay, good.
Last time I checked. Okay. There we go. So then
And that says embossing is the thing that hooks most people. And I just want to tell you, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You are right.
I would agree with that.
That magic is something else.
I didn't bring a brush up here, but we're just going to do our best. That did pretty well. Look at that.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
It is. I can just use my finger to get that one. There we go.
There you go.
Yep, we got it. Okay, heat that baby up again.
Heat that baby up. Okay.
All right, so look at that. So see, we have like, it's all along the left side of the card, and you have all this beautiful white space on the right side. So that's what we want. Remember, you don't have to get your flowers placed any like particular way. Just kind of place them along the left side of the card.
You were getting close to this. You're making me nervous.
I'm going to blow it all over the studio.
All over. It'll be in my computer. I'll be drinking. See?
Oh,
can you go this way, please?
I'm trying. I got a short cord here. Jeez, oh, Pete. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to grab my stool so that I don't have to stand up and bend over this and color.
Oh, we can just sit down on the job?
Yeah, we're going to sit.
Okay.
It's going to be so nice.
Okay, is it going to be good? Let's see. You're going to still be in frame?
Is that okay? Am I in frame?
Look at you.
I'm so tall.
And I'm going to be right over you. Look at
Just sit down.
You're so short,
We
Meg.
calm down. Sit down. Okay. So I'm going to grab my
You forgot to use
card.
a clothespin. He brought it all up for you, and you
I'm gonna
forgot
get-
to use the clothespin.
I didn't even use it.
You didn't even use
I
it?
didn't even use
It's all right. It's okay.
I live on the wild side, you guys. You don't know. I live on the wild side. Okay. So remember, if you guys got to watch Lori's demonstration, and I learn so much every time I watch Lori.
She's amazing.
And I have Olo markers. Like, these are mine. I love Olo markers, but I'm still learning how to use them. If you are stressed about coloring these in, just do the simple version that Lori showed you and do the one color. What I'm going to do is take my darker R 5.5, and I'm going to start in the center of each petal and kind of do one of those things, right? She was talking about like feathering them out like that. And then after you do a couple, you can go in with this and pull out that color, right?
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah. Now, if you let it dry a bit longer, you won't get as much of that color moving, right?
So you want to work in small.
That's what I think.
Small spots,
For
yeah.
me, it makes it more
Yeah.
comfortable
And I
for
think
me.
Jen Shirka said that with Copics as well. You
Right.
do want to work in small.
Right. So don't do the whole flower all in one go. Just kind of like go back and forth, right? And the thing about doing the embossing first. So this is why emboss and impress. All three of these cards are going to be using embossing. We're just going to be coloring them in differently. The third card, we're not even coloring in. We're using colored paper. So that's kind of like cheating. But
Guys, let me know if you want me to go in closer with the camera.
yeah,
If that's good.
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. But with embossing and ink and alcohol ink markering, I guess
Markering?
that's
Yeah,
a
okay.
verb, right? Markering, alcohol ink coloring. You have these raised lines that help you to stay within the boundaries.
Because I would need that.
I need that. There is no shame in it. I absolutely need that. I am not an expert colorer. I really am not.
Okay, but you look like an expert color right there.
Because
With two colors.
I watched
Amazing.
Lori.
Amazing.
I watched Lori. Lori has a class coming, you guys, and I think I'm going to be there. I think it's definitely worth, if you want to try something with your alcohol markers, then it's definitely worthwhile to try it out.
So I'm going to do a little shameless plug because someone has just asked if I'm going to put up a link. We do have a Coloring 101 class coming up on November 6th.
Yeah.
It is use the coloring mediums you have. So guess what, guys? If you have Copic, that's
Right.
fine. You do not have to have Olo markers.
Right.
If you have the Oahu markers, whatever markers you have, Lori's just really going to teach you a lot of the coloring from basics, going into a
Correct.
little bit more of a second level, a little more
Right.
intermediate.
Right.
So, we're not sending you anything. You can use your favorite stamp, your favorite big floral.
Yep.
We're going to give you a printable. It has to be printed, obviously, on a toner printer.
Right.
So you can go to Staples and have that done, or if you have a toner,
Right.
or take it to work if you can and print it there.
Just don't tell
if they've got
anybody.
Just don't tell anybody.
Just don't tell anybody.
But yeah, I'll put a link up to the class. I think it's like $24 US, 29
Right.
Canadian, a 3-hour class.
You can go in
You're gonna
closer
love it.
so they can see that.
Yeah. All right.
So that's how fast that flower is, right? This is the longest. Thank you. This is the longest coloring portion of my entire baby class tonight. We're calling it the baby class, and it's this is the longest portion of it, and this doesn't have to be exact or precise. Just kind of have fun with it, and you know, if you want to use colored pencils instead.
My she's trolling me here.
What's
Can Catherine try and color it? I'm good.
I have seen your mother color.
Actually, I did.
And she is actually really good. Last year, we sat down and colored
one of Angie's printables. Yes, we did.
All of us, Douglas, Gail, and I was so super impressed by how good Catherine was at that. And even Douglas was amazing too. Douglas, yours was amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
it was actually really fun to do that.
It was fun. And it was like one of those nice ways to just de-stress at the end of the evening.
Question about I think, Elaine, you're asking about the Coloring 101 class. Absolutely. It's recorded. Everything we do on YouTube is there so that you can watch it at your leisure anytime. So, and there'll be a Facebook group that you can share ideas in, and obviously an album to share what you make in there. And, you know, you can choose to download. I know Angie Blum and Olo have worked together for some new printables, but you can absolutely use whatever stamp you have.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really going to be about just tips on how to get a good like coloring effect. And I think, as Lori was saying, just kind of having a lighter touch and feathering out. I don't have the lightest touch. I'm not that great at it. I'm actually so excited about, she hinted that they're coming out with like smaller tips.
Yes, and she did.
I'm there for that. I'm so excited about that.
Yes, and thank you, our friend Diane. You noticed, yes, we have our bracelets on.
Look.
So, I think he's on the other camera. He was giving us the fancy camera angle. Okay.
Yeah, look.
So where's mine? Okay, so look, these say Stampcella.
Stampcella.
Because Diane, you know, we joked several events ago that this really is the Coachella of card making,
industry.
Of the stamping world. You know, this is just, and if you don't know Coachella, it's a giant music festival that happens in California.
Yes.
Yes, in California. Yeah. And, you know, all the musical talents go there. Beyonce was there.
But that's why I said, if this is Stampcella, then I am the Beyonce.
Yes, you are.
Of Stampcella. Thank you. I know I could, like, I posted her in the group, and someone said, "Can you please do that head?" Man, I try my best to be Beyonce every day of my life, but
so Diane made these, and so sweet. She actually is one of our friends that comes and picks up her box, and I get to, you know, always have a porch visit with her.
I love it.
And then actually she came at the same time some of our other friends came, and then we all had a really nice porch visit.
Aww,
it was lovely.
That's so sweet.
But she gave us these Stampcella bracelets. So.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool. What time is it?
Love it.
9:28. Okay.
Now, are you going to color it all, or are you going to?
I don't know. What does everybody want me to do?
Well,
should I color it all, or just one side and I can color?
Side.
Yeah,
and then we can color
the rest
tonight after.
Tonight.
Yeah.
I like how you say the we. The we.
I say it.
Meaning
it's a we.
You.
Maybe I'll color that flower off screen later. That's what I'll do. And where's your other bracelet from? Because it's much loved.
We got it in Denver.
We did, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah. That's right.
I was like, we
got
it
together.
In Denver. Yeah.
When last October we took a little jaunt out to the mountains.
We went like 30 miles south. Where was that?
Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs.
And had the greatest taco
Best taco
my life.
And a blood orange margarita that was to die
Yes.
for.
Keep coloring.
Okay, sorry. I got excited. Okay. Is everybody still with me? This is kind of, okay, if you've never taken one of my classes before, this is not like my regular classes though, is it? It's kind of not. It's a little bit more giddy. I'm usually much more serious.
I don't think they want us to be serious at this time of night.
You don't think so?
I mean, I can be if you want me to be for about 3 seconds.
We don't have to be. We don't have to be. So with this green, what I'm going to do is like a double coloring method. So I'm just going to kind of let that dry a little bit. Move on to the next color.
Double coloring method.
Yeah, and then go back over it. I know.
Oh.
I'm clever. No, yeah, it just means that the part that dries stays darker. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So then you can use like the same color. You can use the same color to blend.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. Okay, so then I'm going to do the purples, the smaller petals in your purple. And literally, you guys, when you color these, now the gold embossing powder, if you've never used alcohol markers with gold embossing powder, it might change your life because it just helps you to stay in the lines.
That's my kind of color.
Absolutely, mine too. But just use the lightest touch. Like literally your brush tip is just touching that paper. Because you don't want to touch it hard, you don't want to rub, because that alcohol ink is going to go straight into the cardstock and it's going to fill in those little gaps. They're very small, right? So we're just literally
Just
touching.
dab,
Dab, dab.
Love
Yeah.
it. Love it.
Tap, tap.
And I love this. Rebecca's saying, I'm always so delighted at what wonderful human beings each teacher and presenter is.
Aw.
Everyone's kindness, skills, and humor. Happy my heart at every event.
That is so
Such
sweet.
good people. That is lovely.
That is lovely. Okay.
Oh, Tiffany, I don't know the name of the restaurant in Colorado Springs. I'm going to have to think. What was it called?
It was on the back side of the... Wasn't there a station?
Keep coloring.
There was a police station. Okay, sorry. Sorry.
I know. We have to think about it. All I know is it had
There were
swings.
swings. There were swings
these
in the
big
doorway.
rope swings.
Yeah, and they were cool.
All across the front of it.
There was a cool light up sign.
We had such a cute picture on
Yeah,
those
and there was a
swings.
cool light up sign that we took a picture in front of it. No, there were people eating in front of it.
The paper that you're using for this
80
is
pound.
our 80 pound. It's our 80 pound
SCTs.
SCT exclusive
It's
stock.
great for
So it's the
great
same
for
thing
coloring.
that's in your box.
Yep. It's really good for coloring. Okay, so when I go back over this green.
And your username on YouTube, someone's asking, is just Meghann Andrew. Well, not just Meghann Andrew, but it's Meghann Andrew.
Yeah, if you just search for Meghann with an H and 2 N's, Andrew, you'll find me.
Do embossing powder and lines hurt alcohol marker nibs?
No.
No.
I think that's a misnomer. I think someone once said that and everyone thought it was the case, but no, I have never found that to be the case. Okay. So once you have both sides colored, and just look how pretty this turned out.
That is gorgeous.
After just, it just takes a couple minutes. Yeah. Okay. So this is just one way.
Impressed.
One way to color it in. Then I want you to stamp. Oh, that's a lot of powder. Stamp your sentiment.
And that's the one from Tailored Expressions, right?
That's the TE one. I love this one. That. Yeah. It's kind of like a really soft makeup.
I think, friends, you got that in your box if you were with us last year.
Year before? Was it last year?
I think it's last year.
Okay, yeah. I love this one.
Maybe the year before.
Okay, so then
we give good swag.
Yes. Let's take off our floral stamp, but leave that close at hand, and then place your just a note or whatever sentiment that you want to put there.
And I imagine that grid mat helps you to kind of line that up.
Make it straight. Absolutely.
So smart.
But you can also, use a kind of a T-square ruler, whatever you want to do. We're going to emboss this one, but if you prefer to stamp it, you can always stamp it because the colors of inks that I'm using are all in your kit.
All of them. Yep.
All of them. Yes. So I'm going to grab my Versamark again.
Green Olo marker has a purple end. Yes, see, that's
I just put them, back to back.
Yep, you just put them back to back, and that's the beauty of the pens you got in this event is that because those are exactly the ones you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you buy new Olo markers and you get the green that is most closely related to that green, then you can put them end to end.
And Jennifer's saying you can remove the protective sheet from the stamp wheel top, so it's clear.
Oh.
Do you have a protective sheet on there?
Do you know that in my life I never remove protective sheets until they start peeling off?
Why does that not surprise
I know,
me? I bet you in her car she had that protective sheet on a screen and she just left it there.
For years. Okay, can you heat up the gun for me, please?
I can. I have a job.
Come on, Vanna.
Got a job. Vanna's got a job. Can you please put it with the paperclip?
Oh, not that one, but this one I can. Would you like to do it for me?
Oh, I would love that. I won't.
Don't over emboss.
Okay.
I'll clean up. Okay, so we're just doing a little tidy because we're done with the gold now.
Okay. Is that done yet?
You doing it from the back side or the front?
I can.
You can do it from the back. Sometimes the back side gives you better results.
What if I ruin this and you've worked so hard?
Well, it's only halfway colored.
Oh, just a little bit on the end.
It's only halfway colored. Yeah, they love protective sheets.
Good?
See, I'm not the only OCD one. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, I did good.
Sorry,
Douglas.
I keep on changing for you. Okay. All right, so then with this one, all you're going to do is grab your...
My husband still has the protective sheet on his radio, and it's been 12 years.
See? He's a smarty pants. You want to keep things looking nice, you keep the protective sheet on. So all I'm going to do here is, I think I cut a quarter of an inch, no, an eighth of an inch from all sides. But let me tell you a secret.
Now, why'd you do that?
Well, I love to have a little bit of frame. I love a white on white frame. Okay. So you can either do a quarter of an inch on one side, and that's, I'm just going to cheat, do a quarter of an inch, or do an eighth of an inch on both sides. But altogether, I want you to cut off a quarter of an inch. And then we're going to pop this up on on our folded card base.
Isabel saying she's jealous. She was once your Vanna.
Oh, she was. She was my TA.
Was.
I loved her as my TA.
And she says she's a bit tired, but I get that because she's an hour ahead of us.
Oh.
Where so many of you are kind of on the West Coast and you're
Yeah.
3 hours behind, and you're like, we got all the time in the world.
What do they call that time zone that's an hour ahead of you?
Atlantic.
Atlantic
Yeah.
time zone. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, we can zoom out a bit. Yes. Let's go out a little bit.
Okay. So then all you're going to do
Not make everybody ill. There you go.
is
Christopher was zooming in and out pretty quick.
pop this on your folded card base. And I feel like I have to stand up to do this so I can get it nice and centered. You guys know I love white on white. I love white and clean and colorful. That's mostly what my classes are always called, is clean and colorful. And that's usually me. So this is going to be your first card. And it's actually kind of cool to have the top not colored. But I would say finish the coloring. And then all you have to do is put a few gems on, right?
So pretty.
Just one way, the first way. Okay?
All right.
That's the first way.
There's first way.
First
okay.
way. Now the second way, we're going to get a little bit messy, but it's like my kind of controlled messy because I like the control method. So we are going to use our dye-based ink pads and we're going to watercolor.
Oh, pretty.
Right? And the cool thing about this is, again, your embossing lines are going to keep in your coloring, kind of like hold them at bay.
Smart.
Yeah, I know.
So
That's
smart.
because I'm not the greatest at watercoloring either. Okay, so grab your cardstock that was in Sarah's class, right? Sarah's class.
Well, you had watercolor cardstock.
Or
yes.
was it in the? It was in the
It was
main
just
pack.
in the general, in the main
general.
package. Yes.
Yeah. So grab that.
So you had some watercolor cardstock. So an A2 front.
A2.
Yep.
And I'm going to use the smooth side. Remember, the
Smooth
one
side.
side is
Yep.
really kind of,
Yep.
yeah. I'm going to use the smooth side, and I can move this out of the way now that I'm done with my coloring. Okay. I just didn't want to be like standing over the
You're
table.
good.
Okay,
Good.
so what I love about this Altenew mat is that it shows you the center point lines, so that you can kind of quarter
Gauge.
up your
Yeah, yeah.
card, right? And so when you're doing kind of like a mirroring technique, what you want to make sure is that your stamp doesn't go past that quarter
Okay.
mark, right? The halfway point here and the halfway point there. So if you place it kind of like that, and I'm going to try to get as much floral on here as I can, right? Just like that. And then I'm going to pick that up. Now, this is a technique I do all the time to kind of mirror my image on the opposite side of the card because I really love a diagonal line. But today we're going to make a full frame with it.
Did you see me getting all distracted with the comments?
Did you?
Are you supposed to
Is
be
anyone
listening?
asking questions?
No, we don't have
Okay.
questions.
Everyone's just
Have some
watching.
fun.
Everyone's just
She's
watching.
loving this.
Awesome.
Isabel says she needs a stamp wheel.
She needs a stamp
I think
wheel.
you do, friend.
You think you do. So I'm going to cover this with embossing primer powder. And just be careful when you do this on a sticky mat, because if you get the powder on the sticky mat,
Well, something tells me it
Job's
comes a little.
over.
Now, can you get it sticky again? Like,
you
wash
can
it?
like wipe it off.
Wipe it, okay.
You can wipe it off with, like a wipe or something like that. And Christopher sells the stick and stamp cleaner
He
too.
does.
Yeah. So you could do that. Thank you for cleaning.
Can
Okay.
just feel this fine little,
She's
fine little bit of
this
dust
doesn't
all
feel
over.
good. I like to do mine twice. Again, it's just,
Jennifer saying, great cards.
thank you, Jen. Always love a Altenew floral, right?
Absolutely.
Always love it. So now what I'm going to do is turn this 180 so that this image goes in the bottom corner.
Yeah, Joanne, we are using watercolor paper, the smooth side.
Yep,
So there
smooth
should have been
one.
enough in your kit, but I know Sarah had you just running for more paper. So
Yeah.
if you ran out, but it also
You had a
would
lot.
work. Yeah, it
You had a
also
lot.
will work on our 80 or 100 pound. You can watercolor on our paper
Right.
too.
It just won't, the color won't move as much.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. And you have to be careful. If you're coloring on paper that is not watercolor paper, you don't want to overwork that paper because it will start to,
It's very fibrous.
yes,
Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
start to like fuzz up. Okay, so now I'm going to put this corner down here and stamp again. So now I'm going to get the same image just mirrored on the diagonal. Okay, and we're going to,
Can this technique be used without a stamping platform? Absolutely. I think
Yes.
on a piece of paper, even
that's
if you
what
just
I
did
do.
crosses, right?
that's, yeah, and I said that in my notes, is that if you mark up a piece of, like if you have something that holds your paper in place and your stamp in place, you can mark that A2 frame with repositionable tape
Uh-huh.
and do it that way. Now, if you have an acrylic block only, You can totally eyeball it. I would just say to emboss one flower at a time so that you know where that
Smart.
flower
Yeah,
is.
yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, so you can totally do this with an acrylic block and just eyeball it.
I have this feeling I'm needed again.
You are. So we're doing silver this time. Because I thought, let's just use all the colors, and they were all on your supply list.
Yep.
So I thought, why not?
And is this Christopher silver?
This is not. This is
Let me see this.
Stampin' Up silver,
Okay.
and I love their silver. Okay, you want the?
Yes, I'd like a clip so I don't burn off my fingers.
She doesn't want to burn her fingers. Oh, gosh.
Okay, so
Yes.
I mean, you think I've
Altenew
watched
does-
enough classes, right? So about
Altenew-
this far away?
Yeah, yeah. And you want to definitely let your heat gun warm up, you know, for 30 seconds or so before you put it on the paper. So I'm just seeing what Mindy is totally enjoying this crafty session. I'm so glad. Thank you, Rebecca. Pleasure to sit and watch with Cynthia. I hope you guys are watching with a drink and your feet are up. Oh my gosh, Helen. Oh, my Facebook memory today was a card class I took at Archivers in Katy. Could have been one that Meghann taught.
Did you teach card classes?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
I did. At Archivers in Katy, Texas. Absolutely, I did. I know there's a few people that are in the Houston, Katy area, so
Okay, is that good?
give me some love if you're from Houston, my friends. Oh, a little bit more here and a little bit more there.
Okay.
And back here. It's at the corners.
Okay.
And the edges, yeah. Yeah.
Talk
Just takes a
about
minute.
putting yourself out there and being a little bit vulnerable. Yep.
I miss Archivers, says Yvette. Yeah, absolutely. Eating a grapefruit and icing your foot. I hope your foot's okay, Penny. Elizabeth just signed up for the Ola class. Oh, so nice, Trisha, that your daughter cooked for you. Oh, Judy. Yummy. Martini time at Judy's. Okay, I'm going to make you work one more time.
One more time. Okay.
Right there and right there.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. So you can tell if it's not ready if it doesn't have the sheen. Especially silver embossing powder is quite dark, and you don't have as much light there as I do here, so I can see it. Silver embossing powder is kind of dark, and when it's fully done, it's kind of bright silver.
Better one little bit right there.
Yeah, that does look right. Yeah. Marcy, born in Houston and visited my aunt and cousins in Katy. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Helen, we were Brits living in Katy too. We're halfway British. Okay,
It was
hold
asked
on,
what
one
we were
more time.
making for what? Where did I
I know, down here. It's okay.
Ooh.
You look at comments.
Okay, what we had for dinner. So we actually had good dinner.
Yeah, we did.
Jack made us some steak.
There we go.
And then we did some cauli rice,
Yeah,
and vegetables.
yeah. Sauteed veggies and Brussels. Yeah,
sprouts. So it was delish.
it was very good. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I think we got it now, friends.
Okay.
Last one. Okay, so if you don't get your powder all the way embossed, then when you go to color, it's just going to wipe off that powder. So you definitely want to make sure you get it on there.
Oh, we get to do this again.
And my paper is hot. Yes. Okay, so stop.
So now, if your paper is hot, are you still okay to stamp on it with Versa?
Yes,
Yep,
yeah,
okay.
absolutely. You just want to make sure, because it's warm, it
Yep.
kind of pops up. You want to make sure it's going to stick,
Okay.
okay? So the cool thing about this stamp, when they designed it, it kind of fits together like a keyhole. Look at how that flower sits in that
pretty.
gap, right?
Yeah.
And so it does definitely create the most beautiful frame. Look at that.
It is beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Okay, so get your stamp in place on the bottom right corner this time and pick up your stamp.
How would you know if you've over embossed?
If the embossing lines turn dark again,
Okay.
and they almost get like a matte color. They're not
Yes.
shiny anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you know you've over embossed. And you definitely don't want to do that because, you know, the whole reason to emboss is so that it's shiny and bright. Okay, I'm going to do this 2 times with this Versa mark.
All right. What do we got? I'm a trooper. Yes, I am.
Okay, and then we're going to turn it 180 degrees so that it's in that top corner like that and ink it up again.
Amazing.
Yep. And this
is the beauty of the stamp wheel, right? Is that
Absolutely.
makes that so easy to rotate.
so easy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Love
Your
it.
paper is in the same place. Your image is going to be in the same place in both corners. That's the best thing about it.
Allison's asking if our Spellbinder scissors are magnetic. I
Oh,
don't think
I
so.
don't
I know they're
know.
non-stick. I don't know. Or did I magnetize mine somehow? Maybe they
I
are.
don't know. Those
I was just looking for definitely for non-stick.
the people at Spellbinders are full of magic, though. So
They
you never
are.
know. You never know.
Can we get them in all the Spellbinder sizes? They do have a large size.
The large, you
They
guys,
do.
is the most must-have scissor you've ever had in your life. It's called the Pro Shear.
The Pro Shear.
7-inch Pro Shear, and I'm telling you, that it's the must-have.
Why do I feel like this embossing powder's like glitter and it's never leaving?
That's probably true. Okay. I don't have my little detail brush, but
okay, we're gonna start
for
warming
tonight, it's okay. And for this technique, we're gonna color this with watercolor paper. But look at that. Look how cool. Okay.
So where will I?
So
you can do it on the embossing.
Yeah,
right?
you can do it on the one that's already embossed. There you go.
Now, how long should you warm up?
I think 30 seconds. But I also feel like different embossing guns are going to take shorter or longer. Like I have, what do I have at home? I have, I think a Ranger one maybe, and it's fast. It's really fast. This one's not as fast. I know Kathy likes to
So
use...
you've said.
Well, when you're teaching a class
Is
and you're
there
just
a pink
standing
one
here...
in the market? Because at scrapbook.com, I would like a pink one, please.
Is Laura watching?
Yeah, Laura,
Laura, you're
Cody,
watching? Cody? Jan?
Catherine needs a pink one.
I don't know if they have a pink one.
Okay, now I am seriously watching the magic.
Can you see it?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to come in the camera and show?
Sure.
Sorry, Douglas, making you work. It's hard to see because the light has to catch the embossing.
Yeah, and
photo.
Everybody who's watching is like, yep, Catherine, this is old news. We've done this a lot today.
I know, but you haven't done it in a while.
I haven't done it in years.
Yeah, so
years,
it's really
years.
fun, right?
Yes. Okay, so there's a little extra on
That's
there.
okay.
Is that going to be okay?
No, that's totally fine.
Sorry, I missed a spot.
No, it's just because if I would have brought like a fine detail brush, you can wipe off anything with a little tiny brush.
How'd I do? Did I do better this time, Meg?
You did.
Oh,
it's all shiny.
yes.
Good job.
Catherine got it.
Good job. Okay, so now here's what we're gonna do. You can put away your stamp wheel real quick. It is so warm in here.
Put away your stamp wheel so quick? Okay.
Oh, yes. Put away your stamp wheel.
Let's
Okay.
put it right under the table.
Can move our Olo markers. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab. Don't let that fall off the table.
Well, Libby's saying she needs everything in purple.
Everything in purple. Yeah.
I need everything in pink.
Yeah.
I think, Libby, our rooms will look so good.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to put down. I'm gonna lose something. Put down some wildberry, and let me just tell you, wildberry is. It's
brilliantly beautiful. It's actually one of my favorite colors from C9.
It's beautiful, but man, I'm telling you, this color is potent.
Thank you, Betsy.
It's potent.
She said I did good work.
Oh, good job. Good job. Okay, so when you watercolor with dye-based inks, it's so great because you can match all your colors that you're using from your favorite companies to your cardstocks and just watercolor with them. What I like to do is start out with my most saturated color in the center.
Right.
And now, Angie, you're watching right now, so please just turn your head away. Because I know you tried to teach me, but I am not as good as you. And
well, I don't know, Meg. Yes, Angie is a pro for
Angie
sure.
Is amazing.
Watching her that night was magic.
Yes, but she taught me how you just pull that color out, right? Yeah. Pull the color out. And I do have some baby wipes here so that I can make sure that I can just go like this. If you feel like you have too much water on your brush, just tap it off on anything, on any kind of extra cloth or paper towel. Am I doing okay, Douglas, with the positioning? Okay.
And difference from using, say, oh, look, Douglas is getting all fancy.
Is he getting fancy? He is.
Nice.
Look at this.
Difference in using kind of a water brush or using a brush with water?
Personal preference to me, I think I'm really clumsy. You know this. As you know.
As she fell down my stairs the last time she was here and terrified us.
I fell down Catherine's stairs. I am very clumsy. And so anything I can do to not knock over a whole thing of water on my work surface, that's what I'm going to do. So I prefer the water brush. We have them in the SCT shop. And you guys have a coupon. And these are great. Oh, sorry.
We have these single ones, which we actually haven't put on the site. But our packages of the pink.
Okay. I spoke too soon. Sorry,
Spoke too
guys.
soon. And so,
Water brushes
so
are
now
great.
Libby's getting everything in purple from scrapbook.com. I'm going to get
Right.
everything in pink. And
Yep.
then Jen Shirkus is getting everything in teal.
Yep. Absolutely.
For
And mine's
Jennifer
in
McGuire,
white.
it would be in pool,
And
color blue.
mine's in white.
And yours,
Everything in white.
everything in white.
Yep, absolutely.
What a great world.
All my machines are in white. Okay, so look at this. So I'm kind of centering the majority of the color.
That's beautiful.
I know, it's nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
In the middle, and then I'm kind of pushing the brush. You can kind of like give it a little bit of a push.
Now, weren't you supposed to do peach?
Yeah, I messed up. It's okay. Thanks for pointing it out.
Sorry. Okay.
Thanks for pointing it out.
It's just a wildberry card.
It's a class.
It's for Catherine.
It's a class.
Yeah.
I can do what I want.
Yes, you can
My
do
class. Thank you. Oh
Just keep
my
coloring, Meg.
gosh.
Just keep coloring.
Okay, I'm just going to go for it. Okay, so, you know, the great thing about the embossed lines is that you can feel when you get to that edge, you need to just slow your roll down a little bit. Just slow it down.
You were just really excited.
I was really excited.
I think
Wildberry
you're just really excited that you have a helper.
Wildberry gets me all fired up, apparently. Okay.
Are we going to use the other color?
Yeah. There's a lot of floral on here. You know, we did the whole
Angie Catherine is
frame.
not coloring. Come on. Baby steps, okay?
We
Next
did-
event, maybe I'll color.
No, I told her, she said,
If
which
you
one?
all agree to come back in March, I will color.
Are you kidding me? She said, which one are you making me do? And I said, well, I can make you do the easiest one. And she said, yes, please. Okay, we can do the easiest one. Now, it doesn't really matter what color you color which flower, Catherine, thank you, but
You're
so.
just going to make it all wildberry.
Yeah,
Okay.
but hold on, wait, I got to do like one up here in Wildberry because you can't have it lopsided. I'm going to do this one that's a little bit messy because this one's messy because the embossing powder kind of went awry up here. So we're gonna color that one in with our darkest
Jack's
color.
asking how the temperature is in here. It's
It's
getting
hot.
hot in here.
It's hot. I am not outwardly sweating, but I'm feeling very warm. Okay. And you can see, look, am I out? No. You can see you can feel it when you get a little bit too dry. So when it starts to
and then you just kind of push on a
just
pen,
push,
right? Yeah, that's
push
good.
a little bit. Yeah. What comments are
Marcy's asking, is the March virtual event like this event, but 3 days? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I just want to, there was some comment
talk
in the
about
group
that.
today. Yeah,
Yeah,
there was just a comment
on
in the
it.
group today about the cost of the event and mixing up U.S. pricing, Canadian pricing. If you go on a per class basis, I think we raised it $1.
getting?
So I think maybe the event ends up being, you know, if you look at it class per class.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, our costs rising, they are. We're trying to absorb as much as that as we can. But I do hope for the cost, everyone feels like, you know, there is a tremendous value in there. So
Yeah.
we're excited. And then, you know, somebody was saying, I would have liked to have seen this company. I would have liked to have seen that company. Let me just first say, not every company can do them all.
Right.
Right? And some companies they don't have the resources to do this. It's a big undertaking because all these kids come kitted to us, which means those teams of those busy companies are having to kit all this. So
Mhm.
it is a lot. It's too much on our team, obviously, to kit it all. So, it's not that I didn't invite certain companies. Not every company wants to do 2 events.
Right.
But our team also, for lots of reasons, it was time to kind of bring it down a little bit.
Mhm.
And I think for people's budgets and time, it was really better to go back to 2, but 2 that are 3-day.
Right.
So, yeah, that's why we did it. But it wasn't that we didn't invite companies. You're going to see some of the same companies will be in both events.
Right.
Our audiences are very connected, but you will see some other companies, and there's a new company coming in the fall as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So
it's a lot, friends. It's 6 to 7 months of planning, and it's just a lot on some companies to do that when they have their own events, their own releases, their own things. So,
absolutely.
anyway,
good note.
super excited about
Yes.
it. And the class descriptions went up today, and they're so good. So good.
They
Imagine
are good.
Lon Fawn doing Beachy.
They are good.
Beachy. It's going to be so fun. So
Yep.
super
I'm
excited
super
about
excited.
it. So,
Can we-
yes.
Can we just talk about how I saw the image and I'm like, oh, my face is on there. So you want me to come back?
I might not have asked Meg if she's
She
going to
didn't
be
even
here
know.
the next event, but
She
I
didn't
kind of
ask.
thought we just have a thing. Do you not know that we have a thing?
We do.
You have a thing.
We're kind of friends.
Your thing. It's got to be here.
We're kind of friends.
Bring back Doodlebug. That's interesting. It's certainly something I can talk with them about. Absolutely. I can certainly do that. Yeah. Jen Shirkus, a beachy theme is just
Perfect.
you to a T. I'm
Mermaid.
so excited for that.
Yep,
Yes.
absolutely.
And there's, a class, Brutus Monroe doing some wreaths, and
Love
there'll
it.
be some Get Well with Pink and Mane.
Yep.
Gina's doing some fancy edges. Laura, scrapbook.com. I think theirs was, again, some type of meadow friends.
Love it.
And again, you're going to get something super fun. So
Yep.
every class, Tailed Expressions is bringing back a Create in Quads because they kind of started that with us.
Love creating quads.
I do love creating quads.
Yeah, those are so cool.
Mama Elephant, not this time. Again, a small company that this was not easy on. So the event has just gotten too big for a lot of the smaller companies. So, and we also love to support the companies that have been supporting our business for a lot of years.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of our way to thank all of them for, to bring them together and to bring a community together. So lots goes in. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of decisions that go into each event. So I know we won't please everyone. I really do. But no, gosh, I die trying.
She
really
does.
do.
You guys don't even
and
know.
I overthink and I overthink and I overthink and I overthink.
And she stresses.
So,
and yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Anyways. Okay. How are we doing?
Look at that. So I did add other colors other than wildberry. So I did watermelon on these other flowers, and however you guys want to color them.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Beautiful.
And then creamsicle. We can come in here with creamsicle.
You love this color, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I love all these colors. These are like the 2024 release colors from Concord and Ninth, and they are just beautiful. They really are. So fun and vibrant and happy colors, right?
Well, this is really sweet. Rachel was saying, as a first timer, I was really worried about the cost. I get that. It's not an inexpensive event. I know. I have been shocked by what I've gotten in product and tutorials. Amazing. Applaud
that's
you
awesome.
all. So
Yeah.
I love it.
Douglas, you're doing a great job.
Vanessa, the next event you'll see on our website, and I can link it here too. On our website under events, we've put all the information up. And then my alumni friends, I need you to do us a big favor. We've given on the registration page the dates. We would love the first letter of your last name. We've given a little sheet there, or
a guide.
What's the word? A guide.
A guide.
Thank you. It's late. A guide. How we would love you to register just for the stability of our website.
Yeah.
And I'm excited that the next event you will not have to go to a password protected page.
Yay.
Actually, when you log into our website, and there's a little spot at the top that says My Courses, if you did Jolly Holiday with us, Celebrations Delivered, Merry Wishes, then you know this. And actually all of that information is going to be right in your account on our website.
And we wanted to test it out this year with Jolly Holiday to make sure that was going to, not have any issues with so many people taking that class.
Yes, and Tammy, I think I did kind of miss a question.
Gonna wipe that off.
Somebody's also asking about Mari Clark teaching Florence. Again, I don't choose the teachers. Really, the companies choose the teachers.
Yep.
So not a choice that we make, but of course they all have their own educators or the company owners themselves.
Yeah,
you get.
absolutely.
So, we have not released information about February yet. We are all still working on that. We have kind of a design meeting coming up next week.
So this is my color. Okay.
Oh, I love the eucalyptus. Love it.
I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to do a couple flowers here, or leaves here, because we're getting close to the hour mark since we started our video tonight. But to finish off this card, all you're going to do is finish coloring with your, brush or your watercolor pen.
Yep.
And then we're going to take our nifty little sentiments. And this is the great thing about having a sticky surface. Is the stamp wheel over there? It is.
It is.
Thank you.
Would you like your stamp wheel back?
Thank you.
Is it my turn yet?
This is the great thing about having a sticky surface. When you have small die cuts like this, stick them to your sticky surface, and then you can do your stamping on them.
That's super clever.
Yeah. So then all you have to do is get your stamp in place. And just sorry, but you have to kind of put your head over the top just to make sure. What?
Does the live event have different classes of products than the virtual one? Yes. Yes, so
Oh,
this is
yeah.
the crazy friends. This is called Catherine's Crazy World. Catherine is doing hosting an in-person event the weekend after the March virtual card event. So it'll be 420 people. I have room for maybe a few more. Alumni will get, of course, you're all alumni. You'll get the chance first. Super excited. Gina Kay will be there. Jen Shurkis is going to be there.
Yep.
Kim Kesty is coming from
It's
Spellbinders.
going to be so fun.
Megan's there.
Mhm.
Virginia, Jess. So exciting. And possibly one more on the scrapbooking side. So
It's going to be awesome.
we're just working with the hotel and budgets and details and,
all the things.
all the things.
All the things.
Hundreds of decisions that go in. But again, they are back to back. But you know what? We've got this. We can do this. And Mark, it's nice because the in-person event literally is 10 minutes from my house.
Yes.
So it makes it nice and easy.
It's going to be really easy.
Colleen, no. Class descriptions, pricing, all that will come in early November. So
Yep. For Markham.
for Markham, for the
Yes.
Markham event. Yes.
Yep. So what I did here was I stamped on my little sentiment strip, and now I'm just going to put some Connect glue on there, and I'm putting together 3 strips to make it nice and dimensional, so that when you put that on your card front, it really sticks out. Like, look at this. See all that dimension on there? Because it's a little small sentiment, it's just nice to kind of give it a little bit of oomph, right? So color your panel, cut it down. I like to cut it down so that you have those nice white, edges there. Put your sentiment right in the center like that, and then add some
Can I see
gems.
that Wildberry cardstock right there?
Yeah.
Because I just need to see what it would also look like on.
Oh yeah, with Wildberry
Oh
behind.
my gosh, look at that.
Yeah, hold it out here.
That's beautiful too.
Yeah, having a nice frame of Wildberry.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it.
So, second way you can color in these flowers is just with your dye inks and water.
Beautiful.
Easy.
Yep.
And those, again, those embossed lines just make it over the top gorgeous. I mean, this is my favorite. This is my favorite card, I think, with that silver. Okay, the last card is Catherine's to do.
Jennifer's saying she's afraid to sign up for the in-person event because she lives in coastal California and doesn't have the type of clothes you need.
Oh,
it's okay. We got you.
I've been there.
We will meet you at the airport with a parka.
I used to live in Texas and come down here, so I feel you there. Okay, so for this one.
Am I up now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Up.
All right.
This is you. So you want to get your card ready. Yeah. I love how you do the swirls. That's a good method. Okay. So on this one, I did the berries facing downward like this. So if you look at here, let me show you. Yeah, let me show you guys the card.
Okay.
So I just kept it the same direction. So turn it like that.
Turn it like that.
Right.
Okay.
And your berries are here towards the bottom like this.
Meg, you're doing such a good job.
No,
you keep
you're
going.
Totally doing
this.
I'm just
do your
placing.
embossing.
I'm placing it for you. Now it's your go.
I got this.
Oh, let's take off that. We don't need that.
Should I take off your protective film?
No.
You want to freak Meghann out? Okay.
Push it down. There you go. And then you want to get your Versamark on there.
Oh, the Versamark's not on there yet.
No.
Oh.
But remember, so what we're going to do, we're going to Versamark.
Yep.
And then turn. I like you to stamp 2 times too, because that makes sure you get a nice stamped image. Then you're going to turn it and stamp 2 times and then emboss. And I'll get your embossing powder ready while you're doing that, okay? She's doing a great job, you guys.
Doing a great job.
She's doing a great job. I'm going to get your embossing powder all prepped here.
All right.
You got that? Oh, look, you can see it, and you can really see this on the Wildberry because it's a darker cardstock. You can see if you got your stamped image on there all the way.
I love that you actually put this on there, Meg.
Yeah, it just helps me.
That helps a lot.
It's quick. There's a hole there, but for me, more visual. I just needed that. I needed that visual. Okay, now turn it this way so that's 180 degrees. You're going to be like that this time. Okay. Yeah. So ink it up.
All right. How am I doing, guys?
She's doing great.
How am I doing? Yes. Libby, I think you should come too.
Yeah.
And Mindy should come. And Jennifer should come. And Kathy Z should come. And all my friends should come.
There you go.
Come to Markham. We'll have a big party together.
There was a question, is there going to be any duplicates?
No duplicate classes. No. They will all be brand new, friends.
Penny asked, can you promise?
If you're coming all this way, I'm not going to give you the same class.
Penny said, can you promise it won't snow? Well,
I cannot promise.
we
But
cannot
by
promise.
end of March, we're pretty good. We're pretty good now.
Yeah. And Toronto is more like my weather in Chicago. It's kind of,
Yeah.
you just don't know.
I think people don't realize actually how far, because where we are is only 20 minutes north of Toronto, actually how far Toronto dips down
Yeah.
through the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
So.
It's right just north of Toronto, Courtney. So you're best,
All right.
you're best to fly in there. Okay, so pull up
Okay.
your cardstock, and we're going to white emboss this one. So on, this
So
is
2 at a time. So
Yes.
why wouldn't you do 4 at a time?
because it's a long time
Who's
to,
doing this card? Mary?
I'm just going to do this part for you.
She doesn't trust me. That's going to maybe go all over.
I'm going to do this part for you because it's just a long time to wait. And I'm sure Versamark will stay tacky for that period of time. There you go.
Yes, Lisa, I have tried to get Kathy Z here so many times. It's okay.
Okay.
I would like...
Find your...
Oh, see?
No, you put on your
I
computer.
did. Okay. You're freaking me out with that.
I'm just
Are you
holding
going
it
to be
up.
my Vanna?
You want me to?
Sure.
Okay. So what do you want to
Markham
cut
in
now?
Ontario. Yes, it is, Sandra. Markham, Ontario, Canada.
So with the white, I'm doing it on the back side. Let me see if they can see this.
Oh, it's coming to life.
You
Look
see
at it. It's beautiful.
Oh, look
on
at
this
that.
cardstock.
It is gorgeous. Look
It
at
is.
it. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
See how it's getting really opaque white?
I love it.
I do too. That's gorgeous. I'm going to show you a really cool technique too before we're done with this part. And I'm going to make Catherine do it, but I think I need to do it on this side actually, this way.
Yeah, Mindy, go get a passport. Get a passport. Come to
Absolutely.
Canada.
I think some of our embossing powder went into the paper actually on that one.
Lawrence, yes. For the most part, we get products that we use to make the cards. Yes. I mean, some kits, some of it will be pre-cut and maybe pre-stamped, but yes, you're going to get a great kit always. You know, with me, you're going to get a great kit. Huh.
It just came off. Here, let's try again.
All right.
Let's try again. This happened.
Did it dry?
We're live. I don't know. I don't think so.
Thought I stamped hard enough.
I think you did.
Okay.
I think you did.
All right.
This is, we're live.
Live TV.
Live TV. It's okay. It's very hot in here.
Oh, good.
Have you noticed?
Are you stressed?
I'm hot.
You're hot.
The only thing is now we can't restamp it because if we don't put
Right.
it in the exact same
Okay.
place. Okay, let's do it again.
We have another.
It's okay. You know what we'll do? Let's just do the two sides.
We'll do the two
And then I'll
sides.
show them the
Okay.
cool technique.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Let's do that again.
There was a question earlier on how
Yep.
you two
Yeah.
met.
How we met? How did we meet, Meg?
Well,
Well, we met at a Creativation, or CHA.
I think so. Yeah, the first time was
Yeah,
at Creativation.
and
And
I
you knew
was-
my name.
I did, because I was a very big fan of your work.
Yeah.
I
and
had been following you,
Yeah.
but you were involved with another online magazine.
Yes, out of Australia.
And I
Mhm.
couldn't have her. So if you've learned anything about me,
Yes.
I am never the rabbit. I'm always the tortoise.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to wait. And I'm
And
happy.
You did actually say that.
And I said, when you're ready and when it makes sense for you,
Yeah.
gosh, I would love to work with you.
Yeah. And she waited.
I did.
And as soon as that magazine stopped publication,
So is it that it's not touching there? do you
no,
think?
because I can see the whole thing.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it
See,
again.
lift it up.
Yep.
Now let's just emboss this one. Let's just
Okay.
see. Let's just see. Yeah, and so as soon as I was done with that publication, then I reached out to Catherine via email and told her,
She's like, I'm ready.
and she's like, we would love to have you on our team. And then you actually invited me to Crop and Create.
I did. And you came to Toronto.
I came to Toronto.
Toronto?
Yeah. Took a Vicky class
You did?
and just, it was great. You invited me out to dinner with the whole team.
I did.
Okay. This time, I feel good about it. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
I don't know, but those things happen. Paper's a funny thing. This one looks good. This one's gonna make it.
It's going to make it.
It's gonna make it. I feel good about it.
This one is going to make it, guys.
I feel good about
We
it.
got this.
Okay, we're gonna leave it there.
So we have lots that are heading out to dinner. Thank to anyone that is just staying with us and watching. Thank you.
Yes.
This
And then
is
do
so
the
fun.
bottom corner. Bottom
so
left.
it's kind of not perfect.
I
again.
know. I know. I don't know. I did use a different embossing powder last time.
Huh.
So,
All right.
different paper, different embossing powder. Things
It
happen.
is what it is,
It
friends.
is what it is.
Okay.
But that's okay. But you can see here.
Now, and I'm going
here?
down this way, right?
Yep, down there in that bottom corner. And then the only thing that I did, I kept the stamp facing the exact same direction and just moved it down to the bottom corner and then stamped it there and up there. So, you know, it's still facing downward, moved it down, and then did it in that opposite corner.
If you could just emboss that for me, please.
Thank you. Sure thing, Catherine. Sure thing.
I love all the encouragement I'm getting, you guys. Love it.
You want me to heat gun it, or you want to?
No, you go ahead.
You want
You're
me to?
good.
Okay.
Okay, can you just take it away from that powder on my computer, please? Freaking me out a little bit.
Oh, God. Now, this is one card where if you get white embossing powder somewhere, it's going to be okay.
Oh, Lisa's here. I didn't even see Lisa.
Oh, hi, Lisa.
The beautiful creator of many things.
Our books, Stamps for Gina K.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to stop there. Okay.
Okay.
Now what we're going to do, I want you to grab the box. You're going to get a little bit messy, so don't be scared.
It's okay.
Okay. This is just a splatter box, you guys. I just don't want to mess up anything.
I want you to know I hate getting my hands dirty.
You're not going to get dirty, I promise. Okay, so.
And my son is the same. Do you know the first time he ever finger painted in school, I come running up, he comes running out and says, "Mommy, I finger painted." And I was like, "Oh no." And my friend said, "It's okay." I was in class with him. She knew him very well. And she said, he walked to the paints, put his finger in it, went dot, 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 all done. He was 4.
I know. There's some of us that just don't like to get messy. Okay, so we're going to use the pigment ink pad. This is really cool. Douglas, can you go overhead?
Doing?
Look.
Okay.
We're going to just put some white pigment ink down.
Okay.
This is what's great about having a glass mat.
Yes.
Okay. Now I want you to take the other brush. I would take a clean brush that's not inky, right? Because if your brush is at all inky, you'll get ink in your color.
What am I doing? Am I playing
You're
in it?
going to play in it. You got to get it wet. You got to like make it into a paint. Make it into paint. Don't be scared of this part. This is a really cool one because if you guys are like, well, I don't have splatter white and you have pigment ink, then you do have splatter white. You can splatter it. It's so fun. Okay, get it really like more.
More?
More.
How much more can you go?
Now what? That's good. That's good.
Okay, now it's good.
Now it's good. Now what I want you to do is take one finger.
Oh yeah.
Put it. You're going to do the tap tap method, right? You can do it.
I'm nervous, you guys.
You can do it. Do it. Don't be afraid. There. Oh.
I don't see anything going on it, Meg.
Wow, what is happening with my paper tonight?
I don't know. What
is happening? Hold on. Nothing is happening with the wild berry paper tonight. Nothing. Oh, but look at those nice splatters.
I'm not sure I understand what is happening right now. Did you set me up?
I don't either.
I made it painted just like you asked me to. I do all the things.
I really did not mean for that to happen. Okay, do it again, do it again. Try
Why don't you try?
Okay.
You try one. It's just like absorbing it.
The paper is very absorbent.
Okay.
I have no idea. Okay, but you have some nice splatters, you guys.
You need more cowbell.
Okay.
So it's not like if you heat that, nothing's going to happen?
No, well,
No.
you can see some
about
like
if we were to,
droplets on the, yeah, you can touch it. You want to touch it? You want to try that?
No, I don't. I'm done. I'm out.
Look.
Yeah, it's totally absorbing
sucking
it.
It's sucking
the color
it up.
in. All right. Jennifer, what's happening here? More white, less water. See? More white, less water.
More white, less water. Okay, is that what she said?
Yep, that's what she said.
I have no idea.
She's helping me from afar here.
Okay. Okay, there you go. But maybe just touch it without too much water. Touch it to the paper. Just touch. Yeah, see, that's better. Is that going? There! There!
Kind of.
That's better! Yes.
Kind of, but
more
it's like
white, less water.
Sucking it in.
It is. You can see the paper just sucking it in.
That
it could be because it's like
98 degrees in here?
Yeah. It could be.
I don't know.
Absolutely. Okay. But let me just tell you
Dry off the brush first. Okay.
that it looks really pretty. when
Your
it works.
sample looks beautiful, Megan.
We tried to
Don't
get there.
use a water brush. You need a regular brush, not a
A
water
regular brush?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So for this one, I just recreated the stamp design on the other side. Then I stamped thank you on the sentiment strip. Did that 3 times and put it on the wild berry background, just with a few gems. See? She's like, I'm going to get some white spots on here.
That's okay.
Okay, next time
It's all
brush.
right.
Next time
Next
brush.
time, broader brush doesn't work. Betsy,
Too
you're right.
much water.
Use regular
paintbrush.
But you did that with. Did you do that with a water brush?
I can't even remember.
You didn't, because you did it at home. She set me up, you guys.
I was just thinking we have water brushes in the SCT studio. We'll just use a water brush. It's fine.
It's all right. It's all right. Blooper reel.
Blooper reel.
Blooper, yeah, this is going in the blooper reel just like this. Catherine makes a card.
She'll never make a card again, you guys. She's going to be so mad. And she's a perfectionist, too. Okay.
Whatever.
Give them surprises.
Okay, you clean up your mess here.
Okay.
I will happily give away some prizes.
Okay.
But you guys, hey, listen, this is real. This is
real crafting. And that didn't happen when I was at home, but it happened today.
And I said I did not want to try it. I wanted to do this live. And you know what? It is what it is. So it is what it is. Megan's made a mess of the studio.
That would still be a beautiful card.
There's embossing powder just about everywhere. Anyways, but thank you, friends, for cheering me on, whether I was successful or not. Douglas's laughing was the best, right? Even my producer is laughing at me.
Did they audibly hear you laugh?
He's laughing with me.
Oh, okay.
With me.
Yeah.
Markham event, Rachel, is not on the website yet. That
No.
is not coming till into November.
Yeah.
So just so so I can give you a little window into our life.
Yeah.
Mine and my husband's life. In about 4 weeks, we had 7,000 things to ship. Now, that did not include any online orders.
Crazy.
And when we put those totes on order, I think we sold 500 of them in a matter of days.
They're so good.
He's also been working on all those orders. So if they were late, I'm sorry, they are coming. Everything's been shipped. But that's kind of what this has been. So it's
I have
been
to show
nuts.
them this one last thing.
Yes.
Can you
show
go
them.
to the overhead real
One
quick?
more.
Okay, sorry. I made this one in the same way that we stamped the last card with the green on green.
Holly, it may be worse than horrible.
Could be Holly. Hey, it's life. I don't know what happened. Anyway, let's not let that happen again.
You don't get breakfast.
I
tomorrow.
did.
No, coffee for
I am
you.
banned. Okay, so I stamped this just like the wild berry cardstock, but I wanted to show you how I used the die cuts that were included to create a really pretty little,
Yes, that is so pretty.
Yeah, isn't that pretty?
Yeah,
okay, sorry.
Beautiful.
Thank you to Altenew for
Thank you. Yes, thank you to
for,
Altenew. Really,
giving
beautiful.
us these beautiful products to work with. And I hope you guys try one of the cards and have success.
This is beautiful. I'm just so happy because you're going to finish them up and then you're going to leave them here and I'm going to just display them
Put them right back there.
So, you
with
know,
all of
Isabel,
your
I don't
other-
know if you can see the card up over Megan's head. Do you see your card up there? Yes, I love to put the
Beautiful.
cards we get sent.
And a card from
This
Mindy.
one is from Gina. Gina made that one.
That's one of my favorites.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Isabel, you got 2 cards
She's
here.
got 2 cards. Here, I'm going to give you the
And
box.
another one from Diane, who made us our stamped cella bracelets.
Love it.
Angie Blom, this is one of my favorites for my birthday, December 2022. Douglas,
so
can you go
fun.
overhead? I just got to show this one from Angie Blom Designs. Isn't that beautiful? And she colored it for me. So that was fun. Lots of beautiful cards. All right,
Gorgeous.
so prizes. Prizes. Okay, we have
Okay.
a $100 gift card from Gina K Designs.
No, again?
I know.
Seriously.
Gina gave us a $100
She's
gift
so
card
good.
for every day, which means there's another one tomorrow.
That is so amazing.
Are you going in?
Yeah, I'm
All
going
right, going in.
in. And your attempt at splattering
My
card
attempt at
making.
splattering card making.
I know. We
She
had to
sent me
give you
out to
guys some.
bail.
I did not. That was not how it should have gone.
Ah.
Norma Yakota in Lake Forest, California. Gina K. $100 gift card.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yay, Norma.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Next, we have a $100 gift card for the Stamps of Life. See, I don't know, Douglas, are you putting them up and I'm going to tell you which one? No. Okay. Or I'll just tell you. Yeah.
We're
Okay.
cooperating.
We're cooperating. So, Stamps of Life gift card, $100.
$100.
You know what
That's
I always
amazing.
say? I'll help you shop. I'll help you shop.
Kate says,
yes.
Yeah, no, Kate, the green card was eucalyptus cardstock with eucalyptus ink.
So it
Yeah.
wasn't embossed.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Just
No,
inked. Just inked. Okay, ready?
Yep.
That's Chris Dumont in
Oh, yeah, we
Claire's
know
Home,
Chris.
Alberta.
Yep, Claire's
Yeah.
Home, Alberta.
Awesome.
I feel like I say that often.
We know
and guys,
them.
it's because, for 9 years we held in-person events across
Right.
Canada, right from
So many
coast
people.
to coast. So
Yeah.
we met so many people
Yeah.
over those years.
Oh,
So.
Lisa wants me to shake the
I do.
names. Here, I'm gonna move.
Okay,
I'm gonna.
shaking it up.
Lisa, I don't think they make a big enough bingo tumbler for 3,400 names.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna shake it. I'm gonna shake it up.
Next we've got actually Kathy Z, because we're gonna get gearing up for Kathy tomorrow.
Oh.
So which is why I wanted to give away this gift card tonight. So as you start on Kathy's class tomorrow, and Kathy donated this card to
Oh.
everyone. Isn't that so sweet? So a $50 gift card to Concord and 9.
That's
so as you watch
amazing,
her class,
Kathy.
and you can be like, okay, I need that, and I need that, and I'd like that.
Rockin'
So,
Robin VSG says, I'm convinced my name is not in there. I
I
promise you it
promise
is.
every name is in
They
there.
are obsessive about
It was
that.
289 8.5 11 sheets that we had to get printed off and
That's a
cut
lot.
down. I
That's a
know.
lot. Gretchen Moore in McKinney, Texas.
I don't know Gretchen, but she's our
Well,
new friend.
yes.
So
Awesome.
well done.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Gretchen.
Congratulations. Now, Libby.
Yeah.
Libby sent us a $50 gift card and just wanted to thank everybody, I think, for all the support in her new
Aw.
position with Pink and Main.
That's so
and
sweet.
thought she just wanted to share. And of course, they just had an amazing new release.
Yeah.
So, and those foils and those so many powders
Yeah.
and so much
They have great-
embellishments. They do have beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
I like the
so-
foilables. They're
Yes,
really
the
cool.
foilables are great.
The foilables
So
are cool.
and Libby goes live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for Pink and Main.
Oh
at
my
3 o'clock.
gosh.
3 o'clock Eastern
3
time.
days a week.
So yep,
I'm gonna go.
3 days
I'm
a
gonna
week.
go low in here. I'm gonna go low.
all the way low. Get in there.
Deborah said she loved Libby's class today.
Yes,
Great
it was
teaching
so
style.
good.
Jessica Hefner in Bardo, Pennsylvania.
Jessica, congratulations. And then after watching last night's broadcast,
Yes.
we had 2 friends
Aw.
who sent me gift cards this morning.
That's amazing.
Through email and said, you know what, this event has meant so much to me. One said she's been going through a bit of a rough time, and
Yeah.
the positivity of this group has meant a lot to her.
That's so sweet.
And I got to tell you guys, if I'm ever having a kind of an off day, I go into the groups.
Yeah.
I do, because this is the best place to be. So thank you, Dawn. Actually, both of our friends that donated cards were Dawn. So
Very
from
sweet.
Dawn, Baru, 2 $25 scrapbooking cards today gift certificates.
Oh,
Isn't that sweet?
That is so nice.
And I just said you can purchase. She asked if she could send them, and I said
2
purchase
of
from
them.
any company. Yep.
Okay.
So 2. You pick one, I pick one.
Okay, perfect. I got mine.
Make sure no one jumps out at me.
So
this one
nice
jumped
of the
into my hand,
Dawns, said Vicky.
All right.
Kelly Selnout in Fort Worth, Texas.
Yep. And Cynthia Shilling in
You
Point
gotta move
Siena,
yours over.
Florida.
There you
Sorry,
go.
Cynthia Shilling in Point Siena, Florida.
Awesome.
All right. So 2 $25
Congratulations.
SET gift certificates. And then our friend Dawn Brenner gave us a $50 Gina K Designs gift certificate.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That's amazing. You
So,
do that one. You do that one.
$50. Oh, we love you too, Tracy. You know that. All right. Tammy Millette in Biddleford, Maine.
Yeah.
Yes. I always
I know.
confuses
I
me, that
know.
one. Maine.
Yes.
Yes. So, Douglas, we want to go overhead and we can just show that. Yep. Tammy Millette in Biddleford, Maine.
Good job.
All right. What have we got left? 2 picket fence. 2
Two.
$50 picket fence
Wow.
gift cards.
That's so
It's
cool. Here,
amazing,
you get
right?
one and I get one.
Okay.
I'll go to this upper corner.
I'm going right to the center here.
Okay.
So appreciated. You're right,
Yeah.
Lisa, that the donation
Absolutely,
of prizes
Lisa.
never, ever expected, and that's just kind of started several events ago, and
Yeah.
it really is so kind. All right.
Got
Who we
yours?
Yep, I got mine. You got yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Virginia Grukinski.
Yep.
Yeah, in Tucson, Arizona. Yeah.
And Nancy Defner in Lenexa, Kansas.
They're
Kansas.
keeping us on our toes.
Okay.
With
They are. They
Yes,
are.
They are.
All right, and
You got
one
it.
more. We got a $25 gift card from Angie Blom Designs, one of my dear, dear, dear friends.
Yep.
Um,
Marcy just asked a question. Is Altenew offering coordinating products with this set?
I don't
Not that we know of.
Marcy.
No.
Not that they have let us know.
No.
But I know they might be in the event. So if you want to tag them tomorrow or send them a note,
Mhm.
you absolutely can. Okay, so Angie Blom Designs, a $25 digital gift card to her digital design shop.
You're going to have a
And
hard time selecting.
You will
'cause
have a
it's
hard time selecting.
So good.
And that is
Yeah.
going to Monica Wagner in Kewanee, Wisconsin.
Awesome.
Kewanee,
Congratulations,
Wisconsin.
Monica.
Yes, congratulations.
I see coloring in your future.
And then for all of you watching tonight, I have a Yeti to one lucky winner who's watching. And I am going to literally, I have a big screen of names here. And I'm going to just point, and Meghann will tell me who.
Just give it a second, because they're going to start. They're just going to start moving.
They're going to start. Okay.
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 Who wants a Yeti? Oh, look at how fast that went.
Okay, ready?
Okay, ready?
3,
1, 2, 3.
2, 1. Deborah Lane.
Deborah Lane. Deborah Lane.
It went so fast. I hope I got that right. L-A-N-E.
That is so fun. Can we just do it again?
Can Deborah leave a comment to let me know that
Deborah Lane.
that's me?
Okay, Deborah Lane. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna how about another 20? Because you've hung in so late.
I hope that's her.
Another $25 gift card. Okay.
Fast. Me. She said no.
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 Gone. No. Okay, Deborah Lane. We're gonna remember this. Okay, Deborah Lane. Okay, I'm gonna do one more.
I shouldn't have had you wait.
A $25 gift card.
Have you
Okay.
seen how fast this is moving?
This is fun. We've never done this before. Okay, ready?
Okay. I gotta be on my game here. Oh, I'm good. No, I didn't. It went just. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. And no. let me do this. And you see if you can see this.
Okay.
It's so fast, you guys.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, Anne-Marie Beukes.
See?
Anne-Marie Beukes. Okay, Jack, I know you're listening. I think you got that. Okay, that was the best, you guys. That was the best. Okay,
That was so fast.
Tomorrow, Kathy Z it's CZ like Sunday morning, you guys,
Yes.
and that is one of the highlights to the event. Of course, is just one. Kathy, maybe if she's feeling up to it, is going to sing to us. She always has something for us, which is super fun. And Kathy, if you don't, that's okay.
No pressure, Kathy.
Yes, Anne Marie. Yep, we got it.
Good job.
Thank you, John.
Yeah.
Holy moly, that was fast.
That was crazy.
So Kathy's up with an amazing, that beautiful happy birthday set. I'm so excited to see that. Then you have Picket Fence is coming up, so you're going to get to use those super fun glazes and those pattern papers that you're like, what are we doing with that? Well, she is going to show you.
Nicole's going to show you.
She's so good.
Yeah.
And so great at mixed media.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it's finally slowed
Now it's
down.
slowed down.
Lane or Lone? It was Lane. And I think it was
Lane.
L-A-I-N-E.
Oh, no. I think that was her. I think it was Lone.
Okay, Deborah.
Yeah, it looked like a Lane.
Deborah
but
Lone.
No, that's it.
And if we have a Deborah Lane, I guess I'm giving another
I don't
lady.
think- I know.
It's a good thing I have a few.
I think it was Deborah Lone. Yeah.
Yes.
Because I remember the purple.
And then Honeybee is tomorrow. So tomorrow, in the place of MFT, will be Honeybee.
Yeah.
Now, Catherine did mess up on the schedule and didn't really leave any time for a nature break in between. Now, we also have a lot to get through tomorrow.
Right.
So Honeybee will maybe wrap up a few minutes early, and then if I need Shannon to start a few minutes late, that's okay.
Yeah.
So not to worry. I know I did not leave you a break, and I promise I won't do that to you again.
Right.
And I'm not sure. We have lots of eyes looked at that schedule. I'll take it all, but I'm like, how did I miss that?
Yeah.
But
it's
I did.
okay.
So
It's okay.
so not to worry. We're going to make it work tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. I hope Kelly is doing okay. Yes, Kelly does have internet. That did come back late this afternoon.
Yes.
So she
we
did
double-checked.
confirm with us.
Yep.
So sweet. Jennifer McGuire, you're an amazing soul, because she actually said, listen, if they need help teaching the class, let me know.
Yeah.
So that was so kind,
Yeah,
because that would have taken a lot of
absolutely.
stress off Kelly, I think,
Yeah.
if she didn't have internet. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
And then speaking of Jennifer, I got to see her cards. I said in earlier, I was like, here's the greatest thing.
Yeah.
Being the owner of the company, I get to see it all first.
And you show me.
Well, I showed you some of the cards. I don't think you
Oh.
saw them all.
Oh.
Well,
you
yeah,
get
I
to
know.
see them all.
Yeah.
So I get to be surprised too.
You get to be surprised.
Yay.
And that video is 1 hour and 8 minutes long.
Oh my goodness.
That good.
Start downloading tonight.
And it's
Douglas.
not just 3 cards, and it's not just 4 cards, and it's not just 5 cards. Wait, she's going to blow your mind, you guys. It really is
awesome.
so much fun.
We
You're
look
gonna
forward
love it.
to that as much as you guys do.
We
to wrap
truly
up
do.
this event. We
Because
really
I think
do.
it takes all those contents, and you're going to see how her beautiful brain works. Because
Absolutely.
it just makes it something completely different.
Yeah.
So that's really fun. And I'm so glad, because, we asked her to do this mix-up video many events ago, and it just gets bigger and better, and she's so amazing.
Absolutely.
So, and has been around so much today, and that's always really enjoyable. So
Yes.
with all of that, we've now kept you going for 13 hours.
We sort of made some cards tonight, but that's
You made 2 beautiful cards. and then mine less so.
The paper. I'm just blaming the paper.
Album. It's going in the blooper album.
I'm blaming the paper.
Yep.
That's all I'm doing.
Paper,
yeah, we'll blame the paper.
So you guys, we're
Thanks,
going to
guys.
see you tomorrow morning. We won't be here in the morning because it's already starting early enough.
Yeah.
But know that at about an hour before we start, I'm going to put up another question in the Facebook group for another chance to win a $25 gift card.
Perfect.
And that's just so fun.
Yay.
So, anyways, super, super fun day.
Yes.
This was super fun. To everybody that stayed, there is still 800 people that stayed and watching it. I know
Hanging out.
where you are. One of the other things I've seen many times today is you're with friends.
Yes.
I see our
That's
friends
wonderful.
that rented a ballroom. I see our friends
on a cruise.
On a cruise.
On a
I
cruise.
see our friends that they have literally tricked out their garage and it looks amazing.
That's awesome.
So my friends in Saskatoon, you guys are
yeah.
awesome.
Have so much fun.
I have loved that. If you couldn't be with a friend, well, guess what? You're with 3,300 friends. And if you did have a chance to get together with a friend to do this, then that's pretty awesome.
It's really awesome.
So,
Wow.
so thanks, Meg.
Thank you.
That was a great
Thanks
day.
for playing along with me
Thanks
tonight.
for everybody.
Yeah.
And we will see you in the morning in Kathy's class at 9:30 Eastern.
All right.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Good
Have a
night.
good sleep.